let's go back to 2015. I just finished up my master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. I was working as an elementary school counselor back home in Orlando, and fresh license, just I'm ready to go, and was applying. I knew I didn't want to stay in. Nonprofit is great, but you kind of outgrow things and just want to do something new, especially just starting out in your career. So I was applying for different jobs and here and there, and I applied for a position as a military and family life counselor in Jacksonville, and that was like...
So you were in Orlando at this time,
Orlando,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And just kind of like putting out feelers here and there, and applying left and right, and just nothing. So then I did hear back from one position, which was still in Orlando. So I'm like, okay, let me just do this. So I'm working and just kind of like, oh my goodness, like this can't can't be it, like what is going on? So I'm like, God, like, I know you wanted me to be in this field, in this career, helping people. That's what I love to do.
Yeah.
I love therapy, but I'm like, I'm not happy in this role right now. So can you, like, please show me what I need to do? Like, please, like, show me what's going on.
And so you guys hear this, it really is that simple in life and in your relationship with God, and you'll grow to learn this. Like, if you're unhappy with something, or you have a desire for something, or whatever it is, you can literally just talk to God and say, Lord, I'm not happy with this. Show me what's next. Reveal to me a little bit in my book of life. What's in store for me, right? You have the ability and power to do that, and He wants you to ask those kind of questions. So sorry to interrupt you.
No,
I think it's important for the listeners to understand that, right?
Yeah, it's very important. It's like, you think of, I think of God as a friend. Like, He's God, He's amazing, He's all powerful, He knows the future, the past, the present. I talk to Him as a friend, like, God, what am I supposed to do? Like, you got me through grad school, you got me, through everything in life, like, I'm trying to figure out the next step, like what to do. So fast forward to October. So I was sitting at Starbucks typing notes, and I checked my email, and I got an offer from Magellan for the job in Jacksonville.
Sweet.
I was like, I was talking to a girlfriend of mine. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, I just got a job offer from Magellan. And she's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm going to take it. Like, I'm going to take the leap of faith, and I am going to pack up my little Focus, and I'm going to drive up to Jacksonville. So I put in my notice at the job I was at, and I, was it scary? Yes. Was it, I lived in Orlando all my life outside of, Gainesville when I went to college. But I'm like, you know what? I asked God for this months ago. Sometimes it's like you can't really see it because it's a podcast, but the path to success isn't a straight line. It's curves and twists and turns. And
Katrina's making swirls with her hand in case you guys
I'm very expressive with my hands when I talk. So that was October. Then I put in my notice, and I remember I talked to you about, like, I was like, how am I going to do this with the lodging? You were like, just ask them to cover lodging.
Yes.
So I'm like, and that's another thing. You ask, you're at no until you ask. You ask God. It's either yes, no, wait, not right now, or
I like that. Or you ask God, it's either yes, no, or wait.
Or not right now. So I was in the waiting period, and then, like I said, I was just randomly typing progress notes, and boom, that was the yes. So I'm like, I could have done either, said, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do it, and then like got stuck in fear and asking, is this it? Is this it? And then you have to think when you take chances in life, like, if you pray God's will to be done, it'll be done, and He'll direct and guide your steps and your path. So, like, literally, like, I don't know how long I have, but it's been the biggest blessing moving to Jacksonville. So
praise God.
Yes. So that was, like I said, November of 2015. Like I said, I packed up the Focus, and I stayed in an extended stay hotel, and would kind of commute back and forth to Orlando to pack up, and found an apartment, and things in the base went well. And then my ultimate dream job, and I have to take you back to 2015 for this. I, on LinkedIn, and I connected with someone who's an EAP, or employee assistance professional, who worked for CSX Transportation. So at the time, I didn't know I had connected with my soon-to-be boss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a position came open in 2016. I applied for it, got the position at CSX Transportation. So God opened up amazing doors. When I say that was like the dream job, that was my dream job. And then that was like that summer. Then I met who I, now is my husband, Roman, and got engaged 2016, married 2018, had our daughter in 2019. So bought a house. Like, it just, if I had like settled in fear and just kind of, I think I'll stay in Orlando, and I don't know anybody in Jacksonville, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna take this leap of faith, and if it doesn't work out, then I just go home and try something else. Like, so I think that's, God's on your side. He'll open up doors, and if it's not the right door, then he'll have something else for you. Like, the hard part is waiting, and like just going through the motions and the humdrum, and like, oh my goodness, that's the tough part. But if you just, whoever's out listening to this, just like hold on, continue to pray, and if an opportunity comes, like you prayed for, you ask God, like, is God, open up this door. Okay, well, here it is. So what are you gonna do?